Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleepers. I got a queen, she lit me to evening. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me to snippet. You well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sharday Nicole. I know that it has been such a long time since I made my last video. However, school has been absolutely ridiculous and I've been trying to gather myself and get my mental together. So here we go. I decided to make a video about 6 tips that I would give to law students taking the final, whichever year they're in, doesn't matter. So let's just get started. The first one that I would recommend is get organized. That's first things first. You make a schedule, you plan out your resources that you prefer to use while you're studying. So me, when I say that I make out a schedule, I literally have a planner, I have a calendar whiteboard, and I have a whiteboard over there, as you can see in the background. I write my to-do list, things that I have to do today, things that I have to submit, because along with studying for finals, you do have assignments. Maybe, I don't know what school you're in, but I know with my school, we have assignments that may be due and things that could really throw you off your center and forget what you have to do. I mean, I'm very forgetful, so I know I have to write everything down, or you could just throw the whole life away, honestly. So yes, get organized. And when I say get the resources that you prefer when you're studying, I mean, you know, some people use cue cards. It's not really for me. You can get websites that work for you. For example, my school, we have something called Adaptabar, which is amazing. Adaptabar is amazing. Barbary is amazing. You take the assessments and then they explain to you what you got right and what you got wrong and then why. And I think that's just a great way to learn things. So number 2 would be do old essays. I do old essays and old multiple choice, but mostly I do old essays because old essays help you see how your professor or just the professors in general would word a specific type of law or issue that they want you to explain. Like, they literally explain it in the old essays. So when you take the time and write the old essays out, you really get a understanding of the law. You get an understanding of what you need to do, the steps you need to take in order to answer this question on these essays. So I feel like that's a great bonus rather than keep writing the law. I think a lot of people forget that, yeah, you have to remember the law, but it's more important to understand it. Even when it comes to the bar exam, if you understand the law, it's not going to be as much of a burden because you understand it. You'll just have to apply it to another scenario, you know? So yeah, understanding it it's better for me. So I do old essays and I do old multiple choice questions. That really helps me. And like I said before, you get to see what you got right and what you got wrong. And it is very important to look at the explanations as to why you got the question right, because now you know what you need to look for in other questions like this. And then if you get it wrong, you see where you went wrong with it. So it's just a good way to get a good understanding of both, and you'll just get a great understanding of the law. Number 3 is improve your outline every week. Do not wait till last minute and try to get your outline together. Because when I tell you the stress is ridiculous. The stress when you try to get your outline together at the last minute is unbearable to me. That's just me. All of the tips that I'm giving you guys today are examples from my life, my experiences. This is just me. I'm letting you know now, when you wait until last minute to try to get your outline together, it just does not work. Some people use outlines from other people. However, I caution you when you use outlines from other people that you make sure to also put it in your own words. I think it'll be a helpful tool to understand where you're going in classes, because some classes are just beyond me. So sometimes it's helpful. So, but you do have to put your outline in your own words because it's your words. It'll help you study in the way that you need to study. So yes, improve your outline every week. I do mine in class while the teacher is teaching, and whatever I can't type, I write notes on the side so I can put it in the outline later. I also go over my outline here and there outside of class so I can see where I have a disconnection. And if I have a disconnection, I will go to my professor. I'll write down every question that I have in my outline, and I'll go to my professor or the student assistant for the class, and the TA, teacher's assistant, I'll go to the TA and I'll ask them, like, what's going on here? What am I missing? And my TAs and my professors are more than happy to help us. And that leads to number 4. This is right. Yeah. This leads to number 4. Ask a lot of questions. Ask all of those questions. All of them. I don't care if you're scared or you're modest or you're just shy and you don't want to feel like you're burdening the professor or anybody. I personally don't care. You're getting paid to help me understand the law, and if I do not understand, I'm asking all the questions in the book. I can say, if you do not feel comfortable asking these questions in class, like I said, write the question to the side while you're in class and you're learning, and then write him on your private time. It can literally be an email, and they may be able to respond from that to explain it to you in a way that would help you through it, but I really, really, really stress, do not be scared to ask questions. They will get tired of me. Okay, I ask so many questions. Where am I? What number am I at? 5. I actually had to write it down because I know I can go out on tangents and stuff, and then that's how my videos end up being 20 minutes long. So I'm not even about to go there with y'all. 5. Find your peace. I think I stated in the first video that I've had a problem with depression, and last December it was really bad. I was like crying every day, and I just figured that it had a lot to do with what I had going on in my life, on top of the fact that I was a first year law student. That's not an easy burden to carry, and I just felt so alone and everything. So I make it my business. I mean, I've always made it my business to find my peace, but that was a situation that I never even thought I would have to deal with, that I still am dealing with. So find your peace. Find something that makes you happy. So find something that you can escape to, I can't sit here and say that it's gonna be easy. Like, yes, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. You're gonna have to make sacrifices with money and sacrifices with time, more importantly. But you need to find a way to live your life. Find something that makes you happy. It can be something so small. Like me, it's writing or watching a movie. I used to love to read, as you can see all of these books in the background. I still do, but when you're in law school, it's kind of like you don't want to read because you're already reading so much. So just find something that makes you happy. Maybe it's spending time with your family. Just do it. You have to keep yourself sane, or none of this will be worth it in the ending, And number 6, and it kind of contradicts all of these, but number 6 is find out what's best for you. You can watch these videos all day. You can talk to people all day telling you, oh, you need to do this in order to get an A. You need to do this in order to get this type of score. I mean, it is helpful to ask people for their advice, but sometimes what works for them isn't gonna work for you. Like what works for me, what I'm explaining in this video is probably not gonna work for you. Like I said, I don't like cue cards, okay? I'll write them damn cue cards and it'll take so much of my time and I'll probably only look at them twice again. It's like, I hate them. It does nothing for me. I also don't like studying in groups. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm actually the opposite of productive when I'm with a group of people because we ended up talking about something else. I think if you're studying for something specific, very specific, like I'm taking my MPRE in March. That is something that I'm going to study with my group of friends. Well, yeah, group of friends. We have a group that we started off with, and those are my girls. Okay. I don't know what I would do without them, yo. I swear. When I need, that support system is amazing. When I need some more explaining on, I don't know, properties or something, I'll literally call one of these girls or something, and in the interim I end up getting like A's. So thank you, y'all, my girls. But like I said, what works for me doesn't work for everybody. We are all unique. We're created differently, so that means we have our own unique ways that we're studying, right? So like I said, I use whiteboards. That really helps me. That helps me write out the law over and over so I can not waste so much paper and stuff like that. Old essays, things of that nature. And like I said, just find out what's best for you. That's the best I can do for you guys because, you know, I'm not perfect. In this law school experience, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made some mistakes that affected my grade, and then I made a lot of good choices that made my grade soar up. So just find out what's best for you and don't be so hard on yourself. Like, we can be so hard on ourselves. We're our worst critics. And then people are looking at you like, yo, you're in law school, you're doing what you have to do. But I'm telling you, it is very, very hard to keep your sanity. So just do what's best for you. Keep your peace. Find your inner peace. If you gotta meditate, work out, I'm about to go to the gym right now because I need to keep a steady mindset. My head needs to be right. I need to be solid at all times or I'm just gonna go crazy. That's just me. So thanks for listening, you guys. I hope these tips were helpful to you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or any pointers for me, please put it in the comments. I'll be reading it. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.